Jason from Ellerium Games here, back with another board game review. Before we get started with this board game review, I just want to say two things. One, we're not sponsored by Coildspring Games, we just like their games. Two, I said something in our last video for King Domino about not knowing who Coildspring Games and Blue Yellow were in relation to King Domino. Coildspring Games are the UK distributor for King Domino and Queen Domino, that's how it is. I do apologise, and hopefully that clears some stuff up. So, we're going to review another game from Coildspring Games. As I say, we're not sponsored, it's just I've played a couple of games and I really like them, because when I was at UK Games Expo, I picked up this little bag that were £5. They were charging me £5 for a bag that had 5 games in it. I mean, who's not going to buy that? They could have been crap. I'd have just been like, cool, it's cost me £1 a game. If they were good, brilliant. So, we're going to review Dodekka, the ancient Greek game. This game is pretty cool. It's got a wee story in the booklet about how they were to relax in 2013 at the end of UK Games Expo. Seen some people playing it, and lo and behold, they have a game. Dodekka is a pretty nifty wee party game. It's a 2 to 4 player game. It is also about 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes max game. It's about balance. It's a kind of push your luck element of card collecting, push your luck. What we'll do is we'll show you the gameplay through it and you'll understand. Yeah, so that's Dodekka. Let's have a look inside the box. So let's have a look inside the Dodekka box. As you see, nice artwork at the front. It's not like too bright and bland, but the colours stand out quite nicely. These are elements, obviously wind, I assume stars, earth, fire, water. So that must be like, what would that be? That'd be air, air, earth, fire, water. What's the other one normally? Life, I guess? Huh? Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. So anyway, inside the box, nice compact box, really small. Inside you have a rule book and you have some cards. Well, the card set. This rule book is quite cool. It's just a nice little long rule book. And over the back here, again, there's a little story of the deck in there. You can, well, maybe you might see it, you might not, but whatever. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty straightforward game. Inside you have, I think it is 60 cards. Yeah, 60 cards. Of various, nice back on them, pretty cool. Good texture to them as well. They're nice, good card stock. One of my favorite things about the card stock in this is I can do rip shuffles, and it hasn't damaged the cards at all. I've been doing that quite a lot, and that's why I value that highly in a card game, is I can rip shuffle it without damaging it. So it's not needed sleeves, because I believe that is a nice plastic coating on them, and the cards are not damaging. So there you go. On the other side of the cards, we have cards with the image of the element and a number. So you can see they go ones, you got zeros, ones, twos, threes, and they go up to 4. Now there is a set number of each card. It tells you in the rules here that there are 1 4 in each color, there are 3 3s, there are 3 2s, there are 4 1s and 1 0 in each color, and it's as simple as that. As I say, the card's really nice, really thingy. What we'll do is we'll set this up and show you how it plays. So we're just going to show you a quick how to play it, because it's such a simple game. So first things first, get the cards, give them a good old shuffle. You can shuffle them any way you like. Oh, I just love that shuffle. Nice and shuffly. And then what you do is, if it is, there'll be between 2 to 4 players, although I will explain at the end, I believe this is a different player base. You then reveal 1, 2, and 3 cards. Right. It will start with 1 player, and they have 2 choices in their turn. They can A, take a card from here, the closest to the deck, or they can B, add a card to the end of the pile. Now, if they add a card to the end of the pile, one thing to note is they get, I'll go back to that. The whole principle of the game is to collect cards of the same color, because you want to collect them and add all their values up. If you're stuck with cards of the opposite color, they're worth -1 point. They're not worth their value in the corner, they're just worth -1. The cards you choose to be your element of choice will value up on this. I will explain that a bit further once we go through the game. So they can either take a card from here, boom, and that just slides up. And if someone takes that, it slides down. It must always refresh to 3 before the start of the next player's turn. So, if at any point the value, I'm going to have to do some quick maths here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If at any point it goes 12 and above, the person who reveals a card scoops all the cards up and they go to their hand, you refresh, and it passes to the next player. Now, I'm going to quickly grab some cards here to show you how you score this game, right? I'm going to grab lots of cards, and this could either give me a good score or a bad score. So, you go like this, you go right. At the end of the game, you lay out all your cards into their colors. You don't have to show your opponent straight away. You can hide it to try and be sneaky so they don't know what they're picking. We'll just throw these ones in for extras. Okay, so you go 2, 3, that's 5. You can go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can go 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or you can go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the highest number. 9. So you say, right, I'm going to use this as my choice. This is my winning element. So you use all the values, and as you see, 9. So we'll just stick that there. But because you have all these cards, you are then negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're on negative 3 points. Now you'll be surprised how often a game will come down to someone winning by 2, 3, 5, 4, 6 points. Just a random small number. The highest I've seen someone win is by 9 points, I think it was. So it wasn't too bad. The game's just really straightforward, really nifty. One of the best things about the game is it's just quick. It's a good party filler game. It's a game for, it says in the box 2 to 4, but we'll get a little more into that at the end. So that was how to play Dodekka. One thing I didn't point out during the gameplay was when the cards go over 12, you've got to all shout Dodekka! Because that means the other person has to pick all the cards up. I was a bit annoyed by it because it catches you off guard because you're not paying attention. Someone should scream Dodekka, you're like, whoa. But when you get to do it, it's fun to scare people up. So I said 2 to 4 player. I was wrong, it's 2 to 6. I've just looked at the back of the box. But 2 player sucks. No question, no argument. I'm sorry, but 2 player is abysmal. I played it several times with the wife last night trying it. We just find that within the first few turns, someone is overpowered and they're going to win. We try to see even if the other person would pull back a little, would it make a difference? Nah. As much as it's a push your luck and luck-based game, someone can still really overpower. 4-player game, love it. We had good fun with it. We played about 4 or 5 games. It was a different winner each time. It was nice. It's a good party filler game. As I say, I've not tried it 5 or 6, but it should be good fun. I mean, this game cost me £1. One British sterling pound. Like, I can't complain about that. I mean, you can get it yourself in your local game store, maybe Amazon or online. I reckon it'll be about 10 to 15 pounds. If it's more than 15 pounds, someone's robbing you. It shouldn't be more than a tenner. I found it myself for £8 in most places. Really good, really pleasant. Can't argue with the game. They've done a good job. For what it is, it's fast, short, enjoyment. Gives you a nice excitement. You're like, do I, don't I, do I, don't? Damn it, it's 12. And you're like, those cards come, oh, that's negative point, that's negative point. So it's good fun. Other than that, I highly recommend picking this game up. It's a must grab. Again, thank you very much, Coildspring Games, for correcting us on our error with you being the distributor for King Domino, and we appreciate that. But until next time, enjoy.